For group 5, we made this video. Making this video to go over the steps that we went through and the process and the hardships that we went through to make our report project. So we decided to go with my proposal, which was over BNI construction. We were tasked with finding a way to make to apply recycling and reusing materials into the company's projects to save the company money. Therefore, doing something good, healthy for the environment, and also doing something that would be beneficial to the company cost-wise, making it cheaper, for example, and not for example. Goal would be to identify a cheaper way to deal with materials through recycling and or reusing materials. Therefore, we decided to go with this project. Now, the thing about it was we struggled with, first of all, contacting the company. Since it is based in Mexico, there was a little bit of a time difference, which was a struggle at first, but we got over that pretty quickly, since as soon as we got in touch with them, explained what we were gonna do, what was happening, how we're gonna work with them, and our goal, they were pretty lenient, and they seemed to have been encouraged by our initiative to help them. I scheduled an interview with the head architect to speak to him about the company's interests, their goals, the way they see how this could be applied, if they are interested in the process and the product that we're doing, and what their priorities were. I identified these priorities and spoke to them about their company, got some data from them, understand they gave me rough estimates because they weren't gonna release like all of their information, sensitive stuff, but they gave me rough estimates, stuff to work with, things that I could use to give them an idea of the way the process works and how they could save money or costs by doing something by recycling. So I scheduled an interview. I interviewed the architect, and then I relayed all the data information, the priority, to my team. From then on, my team, they worked really well. They worked extremely great in compiling this data, looking at it, and breaking it down into ways we could save costs, and then ways in which we could show the company I could benefit from recycling or reusing some of their construction waste. Another thing that I did later, which was a bit of a struggle, was I went to one of their sites here in Texas, and I did a construction walkthrough to identify some of the trash that could be recycled, see how hard or easy it was to identify it and sort it. I also asked for them, which was it was tougher to convince them to do this, but they helped out. They were pretty great. They understood it was just gonna be like one day, and me and two of the workers went and checked the site and just looked for materials that could be reused. We came up with a lot. So after we identified those materials, we compiled them into a list of like how easy it was or how hard it was, and then identified the cost per hours of sorting the trash, and then we wrote it all down in a report, came up with conclusions, results, graphs, and sent it to a company. They were pretty interested. We as a group, we worked really well together. My group did great, and compiling data and just sitting down and knocking everything down, I did great in terms of that. They were helpful, but I was very proud of what we did. It seemed like we did something that could help both the environment and a company. So it's it was good work by everyone in the team. But yeah, that was the project. Thank you.